Everyone. So I just made this page a couple days ago, and I wanted to kind of just dive right in and go ahead and talk to you a little bit about why I'm here and what this experience has kind of meant to me so far. Last night I was on a team call with Beachbody. Her name was Elizabeth Hartkey. She is a 10-star diamond coach. She's been in the business for 3 years. And she literally left me in tears. So I woke up today and I was like, I have to absolutely just like get some of this out and just talk about it. And I want you all to hear it. I've kind of been afraid to video myself and hear my voice once it was being videoed. But I just, A, need to get over that, and B, want to be able to literally tell you what this means to me. So this page is kind of a way for me to, again, start sharing this journey. And something that I wanted to just talk about was the fact that I literally, my whole entire life, I had no idea like where I was meant to be, like what I was meant to be doing, or really anything like that. I just kind of always knew that I would like figure it out. I literally am not a huge like planner. I like to kind of know what's going on in life, but I've always just kind of been someone that like I roll with the punches, I figure it out. And for so long it's just I did that. I did what I thought I was meant to be doing, and I did what I enjoyed and what was fulfilling. But once you get that degree and you're like, okay, so now what? Luckily, I got a degree in something that I did enjoy, so I wasn't absolutely completely hating life through college. I really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the things that I learned. But through the whole process, I just kept thinking, this is not, I never could see myself doing it. I never pictured the vision. I never had that absolute dream. And then, this came along, Beachbody came along, and I didn't really understand what this could mean for me at the beginning. And, I'm somebody that loves to see immediate results, and that's why I really did struggle with getting back into my health and fitness lifestyle, because I was so impatient with it. I was like, oh my God, like, I need to see this now. Like, I've been working so hard and blah, blah, blah. No, things take time. And that's the number one thing that I've already learned is like things take time, and you have to continue to see that vision for yourself. And you have to continue to see that moment where it all pays off, or you won't get there. And I definitely see that now. And I definitely see myself working toward that place. This is scary because this is not, I guess, what people would think is the normal path. But I've never really liked that anyway. When I was a kid, I remember just thinking about all these things that I wanted to do when I grew up. And I remember thinking about all these dreams and all these places that I wanted to see and the family that I wanted, and being able to just share all of that and never being held back by anything. I never wanted to feel like I was missing out on life because I was being held back by something that I thought I needed to do. And this is giving me the opportunity to finally see I can do everything that I want to do and more. There are endless opportunities for me on this planet. And the moment that I started to realize that, the moment that things were starting to kind of, I was having that like, aha, like that moment where I'm like, okay, like, I can do this. This doesn't have, I don't have to live the rest of my life in a way that I don't want to live it. There's absolutely no reason for that in the first place. Like, we're put here for our own reasons, and I think it's our job to find that reason, and with faith and just trusting in what we're put here to do, it will be done. I really just finally feel like I'm on the path to do what I always wanted to do, which is help people, and also, at the same time grow as a person. And what I didn't realize, and I realized it, but really last night really opened my eyes, was all those dreams that I had and all of those things that I looked at as a kid and even, as a young adult, like, oh, well, so and so has that because so and so has this, and so has that because so and so has this. And those are just excuses. Those were just excuses. And, I can have that life, and anyone can have that life that they dream about as long as they're willing to work for it, and as long as they're not going to ever shy away from that dream that they see. I have a lot of dreams. This is just one of them. Being able to help people and being able to give back, and it's kind of that vacuum, as Liz called it, to those bigger dreams. Building this business and seeing this opportunity for what it truly can be is only the beginning. For me, this is just only the beginning. And the fact that I'm understanding this kind of at the age that I am makes me so ecstatic and so excited, because I've not let myself fall into a place where I felt 100% defeated and 100% like I was stuck there. I've always wanted to have more, and I don't think that makes me ungrateful. I don't think that makes me selfish. I think that makes me driven, and I think it makes me understand that things, possibilities are absolutely endless. And there's no other time literally in life than right now in this generation and in this day and age for us to have the opportunity to go out and get what we want. We have so many connections to people, we have so many connections to things, and we have endless connections with ourselves, that by recognizing that and understanding that, there are no limits, is the way I look at it. It's hard to kind of understand that, though, and it's kind of hard to swallow that. Okay, this can be big if you want it to be big. Your life can be bigger than what you think, as long as you want it to be, and as long as you see it that way. Don't sit around and see it but not believe it. I think I did that for a lot of years. I absolutely love helping people, and I love connecting with people, and there's really not anything that I love more than that. And that's why I knew a career, I just used to think what am I going to do with my life? And people literally used to ask me that, so where do you see yourself? What are you going to do with your life? Everyone gets asked that, especially when they graduate from college. And I'm just sitting there thinking the answer that I give them is probably not what they're expecting to hear. They're probably not expecting to hear that, and they're probably a little freaked out by my actual dream and my actual, what I actually want out of life, because people think that it's unattainable, and I used to think it was unattainable. I looked at celebrities, I talked to my roommate about this last night, and I'm like, why do we think that we can't have that? Why do we look at celebrities that are so in shape and so healthy and so beautiful and think oh, well, they have that because they have, personal trainers, and they have someone marking up their meal plans every day, and someone, showering them with whatever they need. We can do that for ourselves. We can do all of those things for ourselves and feel as good as we want for ourselves. As long as we just, don't have that stupid voice in our mind saying well, what you have is enough, and you don't need to go for more, and you have a really great life already. That's awesome, but have a better one. Look for more. Don't just exist in your everyday life. Live your life. And that's something that I've had to come to terms with, and that's something that I work with every single day with who I am, is just saying, okay, bite the bullet and be better. And that this company and this business has saved me already in more ways than I could ever imagine, and it has absolutely it's literally saved me. It has saved me from things that I would have been 100% unhappy doing, and saved me from being someone that I would have never ever wanted to look at in the mirror. And it's not just about health, and it's not just about fitness, and it's not just about working out and meal plans and this and that. It's about the fact that through that you can find yourself again, and you can find your happiness and really start living your life to the fullest, and understanding that you can have anything that you want. Nothing is unattainable if you just believe that it isn't. And that's just what I wanted to share with you guys, and I wanted to give you a little bit of an idea of what this meant to me, and thanks very much.